Hello and welcome to the Michael Mamas Show. I'm your host, Michael Mamas, and we're coming to you from Mount Soma, home of the Sri Someshwara Temple in the mountains of western North Carolina. Today's probably going to be kind of a short podcast. I just wanted to give you an update on some of the things that are going on here at Mount Soma. A lot of good things, and I wanted to thank a lot of people. I mean, we have it's going to be busy. It's getting busier every year, and Labor Day is traditionally a very busy weekend here. And so, everybody's rallying together here, volunteering to help. Even some of the guests, when they come, end up helping out and managing traffic and preparing food. We're going to have food service today and tomorrow. We're still waiting to get a building permit, which is incredible. But also, it seems to be that the building department here is notorious for that. But we have all sorts of remodeling and different projects we want to do, landscaping the outside of the temple, different things. And people are really stepping forward now. It's wonderful. We have a number of supporters that are just very selflessly, coming forward and helping out. And I just want to thank them all. Thank everybody. It's been great. But gee, busy here. Pundits and priests from the cities, surrounding areas. Some have come to help this Labor Day weekend, which is greatly appreciated. Because the temple is, of course, the central focus of Mount Soma. But at the same time, we have, there are areas where the children play and people go for hikes and walks. And so there's a lot of family activities and picnicking and things like that. And it's beautiful. It's very heartwarming, I feel very privileged to offer this to people. One thing I hear a lot, some people, will talk about how much work it is and stuff. And they'll say, oh, yes, well, Lord Shiva, God will support this, God will help, however. And I always respond by saying, yes, but God works through people, which is the truth, And so we have to really go at it, even if things are, the idea of that which is predetermined, so to speak, destined, if you will. That destiny unfolds through individuals and through effort, so it doesn't make any sense to say, oh, well, we're destined to be successful here, so let's just kick back because God's taking care of it. It's not how it works, Momentum in people's personal lives. A key to life, a secret to life is to create a healthy momentum. There are all kinds of momentums going in all different directions, personally, in families, in communities, internationally. Different countries have a momentum in one direction. Palestine versus Israel, those are two different momentums. Yeah, so many momentums going on. And it takes a lot to manage and work with an unhealthy momentum. And for your own life, build a healthy momentum. Have a direction to your life, a daily routine. Create that as momentum. People might call that habit on a personal level, but it's a momentum. You kind of get to the point where you're just riding a wave. And I feel like that's what's happening here at Mount Soma, is that, we're having a number of people now stepping forward to help in all different kind of ways, directing traffic, helping in the food line. Funding seems to be stepping up and moving forward. There's so much we want to do, and it's so gratifying to have people step forward and, pitch in with that sort of a thing. And then to hear the children and the families laughing and playing, in the yards and that, it's just things are good. Things are good, and they're moving forward, and it's all really quite beautiful. So I just wanted to thank everybody, give a heartwarming thank you, and I want to get back into really podcasts where we really get into the knowledge, like we did the Brahma Sutras, the Upanishads, Structure of Existence, like that. Now's not the time. Uh, I'm just really having my hands full with managing Mount Sonoma. That's where my attention is. And normally my attention is so much more on the knowledge that these podcasts are really just talking about what I'm up to the past week. Now, the past week, what I'm up to is Mount Sonoma and keeping it rolling. So that's really all I have, just keeping it short and just giving you an update of what's going on here. Anything from you, Scotty?
No, just if you can get out to Mount Soma and come and visit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great here. One of the guys that was working here, he took a job. He didn't know anything about really Vedic knowledge or really. He was a good man, but not all spiritually oriented. You wouldn't say, but he's fallen in love with Mount Soma, and he really realizes, because he's been here for some years now, he's really realizing how real what we're talking about is. And he's convinced, just from within his own self, that what we're doing here can transform the world. Just as it's said in the Vedic literature. It's not me saying it, And that's beautiful to watch. But he said he was, last weekend, I think it was busy. And there were these two ladies walking along, and he overheard one lady say to the other, "Can you feel that?" She said, "God is here." That just goosebumps time. People feel it when they come here. Mount is very special, and we get so much feedback like that. It's so gratifying, Okay, that's it for now. Thanks everybody for listening, and we will talk with you again next week.